Hi everyone, as you could tell by the thumbnail, I showed you on the thumbnail that there's me as a little boy with the Twin Towers of New York City, World Trade Center Towers. And today I'm going to tell you a story about how I was in the towers, outside and then inside of the roof, before 9/11 happened. Alright. I remember a photo that was taken by my parents when I was about 3.5 years old. I was outside of the towers. It was me being happy and just playing around on the stairs, on the pavement. I do have a photo, but my mother couldn't find it on time. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just take this video without it. And here are two other photos of the towers. These are my parents, and the towers are right here, right here. But my mother says this was taken in 1996 or 1994. I don't remember. Oh well, at least the towers were here before 9/11. They were sure young, and I was sure very young back then. And here's a second one, a picture of my whole family. And here it was. This was 3 months before 9/11. Like June or July. Oh, June. This was in June. June 2001. As you can see, I'm right here. This is me, where I'm pointing. And everyone else. Now, at that time, we went to Manhattan to see an Arthur show. We went to see a show about Arthur. You know Arthur from PBS Kids? That show about an aardvark, a kid aardvark? That show. We went there because my older sister wanted to see an Arthur show. I don't remember if I want to see it too, but I joined the show by enjoying it with my parents. It was a great show. I remember it was fun. And my father filmed it with the VHS recorder thing. Back then we had VHS, but now they're extinct. The Arthur mascots were dancing, singing, partying, and moving with delight, with music, songs, and more. Especially with the theme song, which they put that twice. So we enjoyed it, and then it ended. And we did something else. I don't remember. Before we went to the towers, to the roof. And after we done indulging whatever it was, we came back to see the Arthur show, and the mascots were back, partying again about some birthday cake or something like that. And to be honest, I sort of enjoyed it. I was mostly confused and bored, so I was like a little tiny enjoyed about it. And then after that, my older sister pleaded with my dad to go to the towers, and so we did. We went to the roof. I was in the roof. My mother, father, sisters were in the roof, and it was a very nice view. And I looked down right there, and my mother said I was very brave because I wasn't having fear of heights. I had no fear of heights. I just looked down like I don't give a fuck. It was a good time back then. And then we went downstairs to see the stage where Arthur was, and it was just some random singer, pop star or whatever. I wasn't interested in that, so we just got out of the towers, and then we went back home. And then 9/11 came, and this is what my mother told me. My mother saw two lines of smoke coming from outside. I don't know which direction, but it was a long time ago. We were living in Coney Island back then, in an apartment. She saw smoke out in the air, opened the window, and it was like surprised and scared, like, oh shit, what just happened? And then when she went to the TV to see the news, she saw that it was the towers that were getting attacked by terrorists and the airplane crash. And then she called my dad to see what happened. If he knew and aware of the towers. He wasn't aware of it. He was at work, doing contracting or construction work. I don't know if my mother told me. I don't know if my mother told my dad about 9/11. Like when she saw it, she's gonna discuss it with him. I don't know that. I was at school like in first or second grade. I didn't know that either. It was just like a normal day, all calm and peaceful. I don't remember much. It was a long time ago. And we never went to the aftermath of the towers collapse. We just stayed home. I mean, it would have been very cool, or at least I think it's very cool to see it, but we didn't. We just stayed home. But I did see videos of the aftermath of the towers after they collapsed. Dusty, destroyed, ruined, and suffocated, and deaths. People were falling down to their deaths out of the windows because they didn't want to get stuck in the floors with fire and smoke. And when they actually go out, falling down, they die splattered with blood. That was terrible. And another thing, a guy named Kevin Spacey was in the towers. What does this have to do with my story? Well, it has 9/11 in it, and I was in 9/11. I wasn't in 9/11, but I was within the towers, so there is some sort of connection. Well, sort of. Just not him and me knowing each other. Just the towers, the location, where they are. Okay, this guy named Kevin Spacey was in the towers, stuck in the 105th floor, when the plane crashed to the towers, and there were explosions. I don't know if he was after the crash or before, maybe both. He was stuck there. He called the police, and then the police responded that they'll help him. But in the comment section on YouTube, someone said that they couldn't because there's no way they're going to get in because the stairs, the elevator, it's all blocked and destroyed. Which means he's stuck in there. And then eventually the towers collapsed and then he died. That really sucked. So, RIP to everyone who died from 9/11. That's all I had to say. Alright, thanks for hearing my story and watching this video. Like, share, and subscribe, and tell me what you think in the comments. See you later.